Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Griffin Stroin. With last week's elections now in the rearview mirror, many people's focus shifts to the races this upcoming fall, especially a big one for the next governor of the Badger State. Newswatch 12's Matt Weaver has more from a local politician and who they are supporting.
Another big election is here this fall, and Congressman Tom Tiffany spoke here today at the Bull Falls Brewery on who he supports for the governor race.
Rebecca Clayfish has my full and total endorsement.
Not only was Clayfish endorsed, but current issues were addressed.
We were paying 80 cents a gallon in August of 2020. We're now paying over $2 a gallon to heat our homes.
When GOP candidate Clayfish took the podium, she shared her plans from day one.
I will put 1,000 more police officers on the streets of Wisconsin.
While that seems like a lot, her plan stems from a small pool of law enforcement officials in Wisconsin.
We will aggressively recruit in other states where they have seen vaccine mandates and a crackdown on people exercising their individual rights and constitutional liberties. And we will ask those people to come to Wisconsin.
She spoke of change at the DA position that she says lacked response to the riots of 2020.
I will fire District Attorney John Chisholm, and I will fire him on day one.
She also rebuked the words of Lee Snodgrass, a state rep from the Green Bay metro area.
If you actually want to say in your child's education, you should homeschool or send them to private school on your own dime. We pay for public education, all of us together.
Ultimately, Clayfish accepted the endorsement from Tom Tiffany.
I thank Tom Tiffany, I thank you, and I ask you all to get ready, because this is going to be an epic battle for the hearts and the minds of Wisconsin.
The primary will be on August 9th. Reporting in Wausau, Matt Weaver, Newswatch 12.
Well, Conrad, today was kind of that nice day of spring weather, but I know it's not staying very long, right?
Yes, unfortunately, those nice weather conditions out there won't be sticking around very long. But for now, let's enjoy those mild temperatures and partly cloudy skies out there. So pretty skies out there right now, but our next low pressure system right over here to the west is actually starting to develop and will be moving on this way. So be ready for all that rain, folks. Lots and lots of it is on the way, and it is going to be a slow moving system at that, so will be lasting a long period of time. But today, really mild temperatures out there with Rhinelander coming in at 54, Anago at 54, even Green Bay hit that 60-degree mark, as well as Eau Claire came in at 60 degrees. So mild temperatures out there earlier today. Right now, they have cooled off quite a bit out there with Rhinelander coming in at 37, Land O'Lakes at 36, and even Iron Mountain coming in at 34 degrees right now. So all those 50s, they're gone. But don't worry, folks, they will be back by tomorrow. But first, we got to deal with those upper 20s by tonight. Griffin?
Thank you, Conrad. Rhinelander will soon have a new mayor. The 2022 spring election results made Chris Hannes the mayor-elect. Hannes moved to the Rhinelander area around 10 years ago and says he instantly loved the city. He believes the neighborhoods, the people, and the parks are among Rhinelander's best qualities. And now that Hannes is mayor, he plans to focus on one thing: housing. Hannes says improving housing could change the workforce for the better.
Housing affects every aspect of our city, from the open jobs we have because we can't find people to fill them because they have nowhere to live, to the cost of housing being so high right now for apartments that's eating up everyone's budget, so they don't have no free money to be able to shop or go downtown. So it's very hard to do anything besides pay your housing bill.
Hannes hopes to accomplish that by working with the city council and having open communication with the public. And although he is eager to get into office, he says it will be a learning curve. Hannes' work experience includes retail management, property management, and construction.
You know, this is something I've never been in politics before, so it's going to be getting up to speed, meeting all the employees and seeing what we have for assets for the city. From there, we also have, you know, a lot of capital improvements happening this summer, which, you know, I have to get up to speed with and get involved with. And then from there, it's just moving forward to provide a great solution for our community.
The new mayor will be sworn in on April 18th. Hannes won the mayoral race with 56% of the votes, and a total of 666 Rhinelander residents voted for him. Governor Tony Evers continues his statewide tour for the Governor's Get Kids Ahead initiative. This initiative's main purpose is to help kids in Wisconsin who have mental health issues. This pandemic affected many kids, and because of that, it has translated to their schoolwork and is causing them to struggle. Mental health is a serious issue, according to Governor Tony Evers, that many people need to pay attention to.
DC Everest School District, Wausau School District, presenting them with big checks, but more importantly, thanking them for their efforts around students' mental health.
DC Everest School District received an $87,206 donation from the governor, and the Wausau School District received about a $117,000 donation as well.
When students are not well mentally, they're not going to be able to study, they're not going to be able to achieve, they're not going to be contributing members of society.
He went on to say that getting the kids the help that they need will be beneficial for their success, for their academics, as well as their future. Today, Senator Mary Felskowski announced that the Committee on Insurance, Licensing, and Forestry, which she chairs, will be holding a public hearing on her bill to create a medical marijuana program in Wisconsin. Currently, 37 other states, including our neighbors Michigan, Illinois, and Minnesota, have passed laws allowing patients with certain medical conditions to access medical marijuana. Felskowski says it's time for Wisconsin to have the conversation on adding this additional option, which may help patients find the relief they need. She also added that she wants to encourage every Wisconsinite who has had interest in this to come engage in the process, whether you think the bill goes too far or not far enough. The hearing will begin at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, April 20th in room 412 East in the Capitol. Representative Calvin Callahan announced today that he would be seeking re-election for a seat in Wisconsin's 35th Assembly District. Callahan was first elected to the Assembly just over 2 years ago when he beat Tyler Ruppert with over 65% of the vote. Now, while the Assemblyman has been proud of many of his efforts, including the expansion of dementia care and slashing taxes for working families, he says there is still a lot to accomplish. In a statement, he remarked, quote, "We have worked hard on behalf of the taxpayers of northern Wisconsin, but there is more to get done, and we will continue to build a better Wisconsin," end quote. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources, or the DNR, announced today that it has awarded $320,000 to projects that will improve Wisconsin's air quality and address climate change. The 9 projects will replace older, higher-emitting diesel engines on school buses across the state with newer, cleaner technology. These pollutants can contribute to serious public health problems, including asthma, lung cancer, and various other cardiac and respiratory diseases. Children and the elderly are especially vulnerable to these impacts. The projects are funded through the State Clean Diesel Grants Program. This grant is part of the Diesel Emissions Reduction Act and is funded through the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. The DNR administers the grant. You can find a complete list of the funded projects on the DNR's website. The Department of Tourism recently announced $280,000 awarded to the Joint Effort Marketing, or GEM grants. GEM grants provide partnership funding to help nonprofit Wisconsin organizations promote tourism, including organizations such as convention and visitor bureaus and Chamber of Commerce. With 5 rounds of grants throughout the year, the GEM grants are part of an ongoing program to ignite projects and grow economic impact. Organizations receiving money from the grant include Northwoods Fall Ride, the Lay Yao Ki Woodson Art Museum, and the Country Fest 2022 in Chippewa Falls. A GEM grant is often a catalyst for communities, giving them the means to tap into the power of travel to make a solid impact on their economy and create jobs for its residents. In 2021, the department funded 45 GEM projects, awarding $1.13 million statewide. President Joe Biden took a stance today against ghost guns as the country sees an increase in violent crime and gun deaths. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we'll tell you what he plans to do to make things better. That's after Maine weather, though, with Conrad. We'll be right back.
Dylan, how's that sofa you can't return from that big internet site?
Honestly, not that great.
Well, Slumberland can help. It's our biggest finance sales event of the year. Look what just $20 a month will get you when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
Exciting things call for a drum roll, like this new offer on one of Wisconsin's favorite lotto games. It's Super Cash with Lightning Ball. During April, there's a 1 in 3 chance that the Lightning Ball strikes a set of 2 plays. When it does, players get an extra number, which means better odds of winning a prize. Top prize not included, only in April. This exciting offer from the Wisconsin Lottery is going fast.
Carpet City. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
People have been wondering,
What's happening to Lindsay?
but it's really what Lindsay's gotten into, Planet Fitness. Join now for $1 down and only $10 a month.
Just $10 a month?
Cancel anytime.
That makes me so happy.
One more happy? Enjoy tons of equipment in our clean and spacious clubs. Even blow off steam in our judgment-free zone. Get glowing and feel fit-tacular. For $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. But hurry, deal ends Thursday, April 14th.
Oh, my back.
Hey, Dylan, need a mattress? Well, luckily, Slumberland has a big Sealy sale. Look what you can get for $20 a month. A Sealy Posturepedic mattress and a power base. And you'll pay no interest for 5 years at Slumberland Furniture.
Welcome back, everyone. We had some nice weather out there today, and look at all those warm temperatures we had throughout the day today. Pretty much 50s all across the state, with Rhinelander coming in at 54 and even some 60s popping up south of us by Green Bay and by Wisconsin Rapids. So mild and above average temperatures for all of us out here in Wisconsin, as their average high is supposed to be 50 degrees and an average low of 27 degrees. But look at this record low in 1952 came in at 6 degrees. So thankfully, no single-digit temperatures out here today, just 50s and 50s for tomorrow as well, as we have a lot of warm air pretty much stretching from the East Coast all the way into the upper Midwest, so lots of warmer temperatures moving in from the south. But right now, temperatures have cooled off just a bit, as we are in the mid-20s out here in Rhinelander, 26 in Tomahawk, 41 in Eagle River, and some 30s out here in Iron Mountain. So it's really cooled off out there, pretty much 20 plus degrees in most locations. So bundle up out there. I know it was warm, but temperatures will be dropping. Enjoy them while they last, because a sharp cold front will be moving in Wednesday night into Thursday time frame. So whatever rain will be falling Tuesday into Wednesday, we'll start to transition to a little bit of a snow mix with that Wednesday night into Thursday. No major accumulations, as it will be on the back end of the system. First, we got to worry about all those thunderstorms we'll be expecting Tuesday night into the Wednesday morning time frame. Some might get even heavy at times with those warmer temperatures out there. But hey, right now, not looking too bad out there. Just some partly cloudy skies pretty much all across the state from north to south. We had a little bit of showers last night into today morning. Very light showers at that. But our next low pressure system will not be light at all. Look at all of this precipitation, blue coming in as snow, green as rain. This system will start to develop and will be moving in, producing even 2 feet of snow in North Dakota and some rain here in Rhinelander, as it will take this path. So it will be above us, creating those warmer temperatures, and that means rain, folks. Look at all this Futurecast showing that rain starts to move in by Tuesday afternoon, gets heavy overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Even some thunderstorms might be possible, but then some blue coming up there by Thursday morning. That is some snow that will be coming in on the back end. But tonight, temperatures will continue to drop into the upper 20s, so more refreezing will be continuing with all that snow melt out there. Pretty much no snow out there, just some locally, maybe an inch or two at that, especially north of us. But tomorrow, another rebound of temperatures into the mid-50s. Enjoy them before some showers start to roll in the afternoon. But our big 7-day outlook, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, does show that rain pretty heavy with some thunderstorms on Wednesday, and then it starts to cool off with a little bit of snow starting to mix in by Thursday. Griffin?
Thank you, Conrad. The Biden administration is announcing steps to lessen the burden of health care debt on Americans. It's the latest effort to help people deal with increased medical costs amid skyrocketing inflation. Vice President Kamala Harris spoke about it from the White House on Today.
No one in our nation should have to go bankrupt just to get the health care they need. And that is why our administration is prioritizing this issue of medical debt. First, by taking action to protect consumer rights.
There are four steps the administration is taking to reduce the burden of medical debt. First, having the Department of Health and Human Services evaluate providers' billing practices. 2, having the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau investigate credit reporting companies and debt collectors that violate patients' and families' rights. 3, providing guidance for federal agencies to eliminate medical debt as an underwriting factor in credit programs. And finally, making it easier for lower-income veterans to get their VA medical debt forgiven. President Biden today unveiling new steps to reduce gun violence. The president focusing on ghost guns, firearm kits that can be assembled and even 3D printed at home. The new measures come as the administration faces growing pressure to crack down on violent crimes and gun deaths on the rise around the country. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
At least 2 people killed, 10 injured at an Iowa nightclub. At a party in suburban Chicago, at least 1 killed, several injured. And near a New York high school, 3 teenagers shot, 1 fatally. That's just part of the toll of one weekend's gun violence in America. President Biden today rolling out new steps to curb a pandemic-era surge in fatal shootings. The president zeroing in on ghost guns, kits that can be assembled at home with no serial numbers to trace and no background check required. Police in several major cities increasingly finding them at crime scenes.
These guns are weapons of choice for many criminals. We're going to do everything we can to deprive them of that choice.
The Philadelphia District Attorney's Office today announcing charges against one man accused of making ghost gun parts with a 3D printer.
This is a terrible threat to public safety, not just this one person, but the reality that this can be replicated.
With deep-seated divisions blocking gun control legislation in Congress, President Biden is relying on more executive action, now classifying ghost gun kits as firearms, meaning they will require licensing, serial numbers, and background checks.
All of a sudden, it's no longer a ghost. It has a return address. It's going to help save lives.
The president also announcing a long-awaited nominee, Steve Dettelbach, to head the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, looking to strengthen the federal agency that enforces gun laws and give them new tools to get illegal weapons off the streets. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Well, coming up on Newswatch 12, the Brewers were in action on the road again today, but they continue to have issues scoring runs. We'll tell you more next. But first, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
Wet basement got you down? Is that damp, musty odor preventing you from using your home the way you want to?
A wet, damp basement is a real problem that can worsen asthma and allergies, affect indoor air quality, and even damage your valuables. Let SureDry protect your home. When it comes to basements, nobody does it better. SureDry will transform your basement into dry, usable space and improve the air quality of your entire home. Call SureDry today.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV, because custom orders receive priority. You'll get an extra $1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 41 combined MPG in an Escape Hybrid? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it. In a Ford built your way. Custom order your new Ford SUV or truck today and receive an extra $1,000 retail order bonus cash.
Need a new boat or outboard? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports and Suzuki Outboards, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we can help get you top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with Suzuki Outboards and American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg celebrates spring by making you a happy camper when you win one of 2 Bushwhacker camper trailers on Saturday, April 30th, 4 big drawings. Our 8 p.m. winner can choose camper number 1 or choose $6,000 in cash. Our 9 p.m. winner gets to take home whichever remains. And at 10 p.m., camper number 2 or choose $8,000 in cash. And finally, the 11 p.m. winner gets to take whatever's left, either the cash or the camper. See the rewards code for details. Must be 21 or over to play. Happy spring from Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
Coming up on your Tuesday, we'll be joined by Nurse Christina Paris for this week's Nursing the North.
Alrighty, so some rain and thunderstorms. Haven't said that in a while. Will be on the way soon. Some of those might get on the stronger side. We'll have to watch that. More when you tune in on your Tuesday.
The Brewers are still on the road. Today they were in Baltimore taking on the Orioles, and Milwaukee falls in this game 2-0, the final. That drops the record to 1-3 on the season. Baltimore would score 2 runs in the second inning, and that's all they would need. The Brewers were 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position, a common theme so far this season. The Crew are only 2 for 22 with runners in scoring position. Now, when asked about this, Milwaukee's Hunter Renfroe said, quote, "It's game 4, which is a great point, in my opinion. The Crew will get a chance to score some more runs tomorrow. The first pitch is at 6:05 p.m. A special mint julep at this year's Kentucky Derby may set you back a few bucks, but it is for a good cause. Today at Churchill Downs, just 26 days from the Derby, the annual mint juleps for charity were unveiled. There will be 18 gold cups that will sell for $2,500 and 130 silver cups that will sell for $1,000. This is the 148th Run for the Roses. The cups featured red rubies in the shape of a horseshoe, and the proceeds will benefit the Old Friends Farm, which is home to retired thoroughbreds, including some past Derby winners. I'm just curious, what was your favorite birthday? Do you remember? For me, it was when my dad took me to a playoff hockey game. For one Wisconsin woman, though, it involved a fire truck ride. But the best part of the story is how old she turned. We'll tell you more after the break.
With Angus beef, melty Swiss, and bacon between toasted sourdough. Oh, yeah. The Frisco Angus Burger is for those who know an icon when they see one. Because flavor like this is always in style. Bite into the Frisco Angus Burger, part of the Frisco menu, only at Hardee's.
Everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun with prices so low you'll have to bend over to see them. Prices that'll make your eyes pop out. Want to sleep watching TV? Check out our recliners. You want to pass out face first in a sofa? Check out our sofas! And beds! We've got beds! Check us out! Prices so low you'll think we're crazy! Because everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun!
The Menards Garden Center is open. Save 11% at your one-stop destination for all your outdoor projects. Want flowers for your deck, patio, or yard? We've got hundreds of colorful options to choose from. Growing a larger garden? We've got the soils, seeds, and tools you need. Landscaping? Check out our wide selection of edgers, pavers, and patio block. The Menards Garden Center. Let's grow. Pick up a 6-pack of flowering annuals for $149 after 11% rebate.
Why should you choose ABT Foundation Solutions to resolve your basement water issues or basement foundation problems? At ABT, our core value since day one has remained the same. Be honest and upfront. Use the very best products, provide the best solution, and get the job done right. All at a fair price. So if you think your basement is having foundation issues, we would be honored to come out and conduct a free 20-point inspection. Just give us a call.
Visit callabt.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Core from Lang Lade Ford. When I want the forecast for Antigo, I go to WJFW.com for all my hometown weather.
Your hometown weather, available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
When the owners of Kelk Land Improvement and Kelk Septic Service of Woodruff want the forecast for the Northwoods, they go to WJFW.com and check their hometown weather.
Available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
With ham, melty cheese, and an egg on toasted sourdough. Oof. The recipe for standing out is keeping things simple, making this breakfast your most iconic meal of the day. Bite into the Frisco Breakfast Sandwich, part of the Frisco menu, only at Hardee's.
A Wisconsin great-grandmother celebrating her birthday when she joined a very special club in style, doing something that she's always wanted to do, ride in a fire truck. Josh Spreader has the details of how her community made her wish come true.
How you doing today, Grandma? Fidelia Brunig is always on the move. Even her biggest birthday yet,
I'm 400.
couldn't stop her. Dale, as everyone calls her, turned 100 years young this month, and on that day, she had one wish.
They said I was going to ride the fire truck. You know, I started seeing that a while back already, but now I'm not so sure.
Well, signage and all, her family went all out, with a big red fire truck waiting for her right outside of Maplewood of Sauk Prairie.
I'm fascinated with it, just like my kids. You know, that they belong to these things and members. And
firefighting is in her family's blood. Her son Doug, the former Sauk City fire chief, helping make her dream come true.
They tell me now it's a pretty big step, but then again they said they could just all pick me up and set me there.
All right. Street by street, Dale, along with her 4 kids, paraded around Sauk City, where she's lived for 76 years, passing schools with waving students. The house she still owns and lived in up until last year, and even Culver's headquarters. Giving Dale the birthday shout-out she deserves.
You have no idea how precious my kids are to me. I will do anything that I'd have to do.
She's also not afraid to admit her stubbornness.
It's set in my ways, and boy, oh boy. And when they put something together, I always have to look at it, and if it's done the way it should be done.
When I asked Dale what advice she has for the rest of us in living a long and happy life, she told me, don't sit still and eat well.
Right now I don't eat quite so much, but boy, could I shovel it down. Stay active, busy, and keep moving.
This portion of Newswatch 12 brought to you by Nicolay Law Accident and Injury Lawyers.
When you're smiling.
Rewards program is here, and it's delicious. Join the International Bank of Pancakes and start earning pan coins toward free food. Only from IHOP.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck. Port's backed up.
Late deliveries, nothing in stock. Not at Furniture and Mattress USA. All recliners, reclining sofas, and love seats on sale at least 21% off. Mattresses from $97 and the staff to get you the furniture you need when you need it. Don't order it, take it with you, or have it delivered. Get the furniture you want now at Furniture and Mattress USA on Highway 45 in Anago. Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
Freshly mown grass and sounds of friends' laughter is in the air. You're ready to rock the summer, and so is Wickersham Jewelry during their annual Diamonds and Grill event, April 4th through the 23rd. Give her the gorgeous ring she's been dreaming of. And get the Yeti Tundra 45 cooler or Traeger grill you've always wanted with a qualifying purchase. Interest-free financing available. Wickersham Jewelry. If you can dream it, we can make it.
Rust is most active in the spring. Fight back and protect your vehicle's investment by calling Rust Solutions underbody rust proofing service today.
So mild temperatures out there today, even yesterday back in the 50s, pretty much all across the state. And tomorrow, once again, we'll be back into those warm, mild 50s out there. But that sun will be peeking out only for the first half of the day, as some more rain is back in the forecast by the afternoon hours tomorrow. And then it'll get pretty heavy out there Tuesday night into the Wednesday time frame, pretty much lasting most of the day on Wednesday before some snow is back in the forecast by Wednesday night into Thursday. But look at that sharp cool down by Thursday, so real cool temperatures on the way.
Yeah, cool temperatures in April. What do you expect? Have a great night, everyone.